There's one thing a saying always keeps.
What up, Foolies? It's your boy Time for back in here with the second go of this video that I was like 37 minutes into. I forgot to unmute my mic. Yep. Yeah. Don't worry, it's just vape. Just straight vape. It's just vape, just did. Alright, relax. It's like purple fruit gesture or something like that. It's sick. It's nasty. It tastes gnarly.
I'm washed up in this town.
Anyway, Happy New Year's, everybody. Know I'm late to the party. Another episode, part of my ramble. Also, very late to the party. Haven't done one of these of this little special series, side series of mine, vlog series, whatever you want to call it, podcast, maybe. I mean, you can look at it like that, I guess. I haven't done one in forever, honestly, since the last New Year. So I just sit here, I talk about my year, channel wise, personal wise, and future wise, and then say au revoir and all that kind of good stuff. So anyway, hope y'all New Year's was good. Hope y'all spend it around loved ones, with some love, surrounded by love, new love, old love, some kind of love, some form of love, because that's what we all need, man. That's all what we need after 24, after what we went through, after what we was drugged through. Sorry, we didn't go through nothing. It was just unfortunate. We was on the ride, they locked us in the door, and we wasn't getting out. Now, if you not 100% sure what my part of my ramble series is exactly kind of what the name implies. It's a series I came up with a while ago, because in my early series I would just sit down and I would just blabber and talk about everything that has nothing to do with the video, but just for like the beginning intro piece, like for instance my Subnautica series, hey, welcome to another episode 7 Subnautica, blah 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 blah. This is what's been going on. Then like a 4-minute spiel of just random stuff, and then I hope you guys enjoy. Like I said, man, I need to get my brain its own platform so it can hold on, yeah. Woo! Dang, that was one of them deep sneezes, but the thing came from my kneecaps. What? Shoosh. But anyway, it's one of my series to give my brain its own platform to vent out all the unnecessary gases that be trapped in my brain all day. So it's just able to go where it wants to go, and I don't have to worry about, oh, God, I gotta cut out all this and edit around this. Like, nope. It's just an unscripted, for the most part, unedited, straight from the stem, straight from the top, straight from the dome, off the pace, brother. You know what I'm saying? You will see just minor cuts of stuff, just because don't want to sneeze into the mic or clear my throat, or get up and walk away, stuff like that. Not super raw, but still raw and authentic, real raw. You know what I'm saying? That's what we get into on Part of My Ramble, which is something I want to bring to the channel. I guess a great starter to kick off talking about the channel side of 2024. I did want to bring Part of My Ramble to it, because again, this is kind of like, again, something I could just sit down and just talk, get my brain, let some stuff off, tell some stories, because I'm 100% in believing in sharing my life experiences to an extent. I've always said on this channel, we don't do drama. All right, we not about that over here. Sorry. I don't get into all that. I don't like confrontation. I just, everything about it just makes my soul uneasy. So if I tell a story or something like that, it sometimes might not be names or anything like that, because I don't want all that baggage to come with it. So I'll just keep it simple, but still believe in sharing, because in my journey in my life so far, that was a deep sneeze. On my journey so far, I've met a lot of people and heard some of their stories, and honestly, it's helped me think about some things maybe I had a hard time getting over, or you know what I'm saying, just hearing something. What's the word I'm looking for? Uplifting, can help motivate me, or just it's just beautiful. I think it's beautiful to share experiences. That is just part of life. One of my favorite quotes is this: if you're the smartest in the room, you're in the wrong room. You gotta go. You gotta go to where you need to grow. If you're somewhere you're not growing, you're not learning. You're not, and it's. I think it's very important to learn as much as we can in this life, just to be better human beings. We know there's a lot of iffy ones out there. So yeah, as much as was going on last year, I felt like definitely this was a good series I should have been doing. Yeah. Because again, I use this as it's kind of like a video journal, sort of, you know what I mean? And I don't know, I just shelved it like I usually do, but we doing better. We're gonna do better. We're gonna start to do better. Shout out to my brothers, the Kings, that I'm a part of. I haven't been able really to stream with them as much as I wanted to lately, and last year in general, but still, I told him this my favorite thing to wake up to in the morning is our Discord server, and our messages, our personal DMs, our little group that we got. It's the most entertaining thing, uplifting thing, random thing. It's just something, I don't know, it's something beautiful to be a part of, man. Hopefully none of us ever try to run for president or some trying to politician. Them group chats go crazy. But we have a very good rapport and a relationship that we sit down and talk about our channels all the time, from time to time, and it's like, yeah, we have to get out of being comfortable, and that's something I definitely want to break for the channel this year, is just being comfortable doing certain things, or trying new things, not letting certain things stop me from my YouTube is therapy for me. So sorry, man. God. YouTube is therapeutic for me. YouTube is my getaway, whether I'm streaming or editing, making content in some sort of fashion. I'm also playing games at the same time. I mean, both of those together, man, it's root beer and vanilla ice cream, you know what I'm saying? It's great. And usually sometimes I will, like this series, not do it just because of XYZ. Really, man? What the fuck? Bro, it's the same guy that pulls up in his rinky-dink old busted country ass truck that just got his little wampus in him, and he got his volume to the max, and it's the same car that's always going motherfucker up. Yeah, like this series, I will not do it for some sort of excuse, just because it's not how I wanted to do it, even though there are other ways to do it. I just don't want to do it that way, you know what I'm saying? Which is why it's like, gotta break the comfort. It definitely gonna be working hard on that this year, much harder than I have been, because I did start doing it the end of 24, closer to the end, where I was like, you know what, pump it, man, just we gonna do it this way. I know we can't, but like, bro, you sometimes you gotta get uncomfortable. You want to get stuff done, you gotta do it certain ways. If it ain't working the budget that way, stop being stubborn, and we gonna do it this way. And it worked. It worked to an extent. Like playing Under the Waves, which bro, what the hell? Anyway, like playing Under the Waves, which funny enough was supposed to be my Spooktober game. I didn't get a chance to play it at all in October. I don't think. I don't remember. Even though it's not a spooky game, but look, my thalassophobia, y'all already know. Underwater, scary, terrifying. Maybe I was scared that whole playthrough, bro. Tell me that's not a scary game. Yeah, right. It actually wasn't. It was a nice, very well done indie game. It's like 10-13 hours long, depending on how much you do. I didn't really do too much of the super exploring part of it, but I liked it. Very solid story, very good story, heartwarming, touching, you know what I'm saying. But there was those moments, in the dark waters, the dark areas and dark corridors and things like that, you know what I'm saying. Hey, man, pretty scary, pretty spooked over. But yeah, I took that and I'm not gonna say wasted, but I freaking but yeah, during that live stream, I was doing and streaming different times, unusual times. I usually don't, different circumstances and ways and things like that. Like, it is what it is. It's just, brother, you want to do this, we got to get uncomfortable. All right, we got to get out of that comfort zone because it's not getting us nowhere. And that was kind of my main theme last year, even in real life, is we got to change some things. We definitely have to. It's getting too much, too hectic, too crazy. Brains way too far all over the place. We got to get this together. Because channel-wise, didn't go as I foresaw. We tried really hard to get back into the algorithm, you know what I'm saying? Because I took a 5-6 month hiatus back in 2022 after some very, very solid growth, to taking my hiatus, not uploading anything at all. To when I came back from that, it was like, bro, where's my viewers? Where's the interaction? Where is everybody? And it was like, oh, I got pushed to the shelf a little bit. Like, I got pushed on down the line. You know what I'm saying? It's like, they didn't. I hope they didn't, give me the dead channel tag or the ghost channel tag. But I definitely feel like I got that tag. It's like, they don't upload a lot, you know what I'm saying? So just, yeah. I mean, he did at one point, but like not anymore. So it just, I don't think his channel done, you know what I'm saying? But we're just going to act like it is, make room for somebody else, which is, it's business, whatever. But it was a hassle to climb back out of that, and I did. And then I had to slow it down again, because I had brotherly duties to attend to. And I was, this is before I moved. Speaking in 2023, I had other stuff going on to where, again, just because I couldn't do it one way, I wasn't doing it. And end up definitely not helping the channel. But I don't feel like I lost that much traction that it was like start over, re-roll, whatever you want to call it. And then I end up moving out here in 2023. Was definitely very hopeful, you know what I'm saying? I was very optimistic because I'm like, man, I ended the year in a new place, so got away from all the stress of the where I was at, new area, very quiet out here, very well. the car alarm guy did that guy douche. I mean, whatever. There's always one somewhere, but there's still more. 97% of the time, it's very peaceful out here. From where I was at, I got better equipment upgrade from the P4 to the P5. Shout out to my homie River for giving it me for the Dilski. You know what I'm saying? Because he's a Xbox / PC gamer, so his freaking PS5 is just collecting dust and spoiled brat. But yeah, I was excited because I'm like, man, have better streaming quality, better camera quality, edit videos better on Share Factory, you know what I'm saying? Better games, better looking games. Like, ooh, there's Spider-Man 2 coming out or Final Fantasy. Ooh, we gonna turn up. We gonna turn up this year. We did. I feel like the end of last year into January into the beginning of February, it's very solid, very good. You know what I'm saying? They had a game plan. But just again, stuff was going on outside that definitely hampered what my game, like the plans for the channel that I wanted to have going on, like Rebirth coming out. It was very big, waiting on that game like everybody else. And I was like, oh, can't wait to bring that to this channel. I wasn't able to bring the first one. I'm like, ooh. And this is coming right after Master Collection for Metal Gear came out. Yeah, I ain't never been so more happy and doing a series and uploading it than Metal Gear Solid. It's one of my favorite games. I've said this, I'm not gonna say plenty of times in my videos, but I've said this a lot throughout my YouTube videos. One of my favorite games, and even before I started any of this, my thought, I was like, well, if I ever decided to try, I would want Metal Gear to be one of the first games I play and put on this channel. Wasn't able to. I probably could have. But definitely would have been a huge workaround to it, because I started off with a P4 and a Dream, bro. That's all. So it was like, it didn't really have a PC. I could have just did, emulator, kept going, because I've played that game so many times, even throughout the years on emulator. So I know I could have, like I said, it just been a workaround just to get that uploaded. But man, Master Collection came out. I was like, oh, we gonna start off the year like this? Bet. And even better, that not only last year, but out of everything I've ever uploaded on my YouTube channel, it has done the best view wise. I don't think there's a single video under 100 views. I think there's maybe one. It was only like 7 or 8 episodes long. I made it a content thing so I can have fun editing with it, since I played it so much, which is one of my favorite series again I've ever edited, just because I feel like I put a lot of, matter of fact, was that my first series on the P5 I edited? I think so. I might have did a couple Call of Duty montages, but I don't think I edited anything else before Metal Gear on the P5. That's kind of crazy. I just thought of that. It even makes it even more special. But yeah, bro, I think collectively, when I was looking at the playlist folder last, it was like 1,000 views. Just, it adds up all the views in the video of all the videos in the playlist. I'm like, bro. Ooh, beautiful. Which,
Cut! Back to one!
but yeah, I'm still super excited that it's one of my best viewed series on the channel, which I wanted to bring 2 and 3 to the channel, but I'm like, well, by the time I got done with that, which took longer than expected, Rebirth came out, and I was like, oh yeah. But February and March was tough. Those are the like starting points of where the personal things start to take over and required my attention, because I lost 3 figures / people in my life that I knew, cared for, loved for. One being the mother of my kid. Her great grandmother passing away definitely hit hard and hit home. That death always gives perspective, and even though I'm one of the people that, like, I think it's definitely, there's times to grieve, there's times to mourn, there's times to be hurt, be angry. But I feel like if you get stuck in that mode, you're letting them die twice, because you're asking questions more of why they're not here than when they was here, and then remembering when they was here, and it's like, well, we just keep the memories going, keep who they were going, keep their essence going, keep their life lessons they taught you going. That's how you keep them alive. That's how you keep them near. That's how you just don't forget. That's how I view, people going to the other side. And I mean, it's still rough regardless, no matter how mentally tough, spiritually tough you feel or anything like that, it's still going to hit hard and hit home. And it definitely did for me. Cause she just loved my daughter. It was just very beautiful to see. Very happy I was able to meet her. And then this is the beginning of February, and then my birthday's mid February, on the 15th. Pick 32. You know what I'm saying? I'm not all my magic here, you know what I'm saying? It's cold years, 24, you know what I'm saying? We are, you know what I'm saying? We with it, cuz we in jiggy, we doing it. Your baby girl got sick. So I spent the latter half of my birthday, where I was planning to go out, with her in ER, make sure she's good. Which I'm not trying to say that to be salty. It's just like, maybe I didn't need to go out. Maybe this is who I need to be with. You know what I'm saying? And then it's a sick joke, literally, pun intended. Months later, for her birthday, I was sick on her birthday. it was just crazy that happened. But but then, like, right after, like a week after my birthday, closing in into March, my brother from the other side lost his mother. And that hit me, because I haven't been home in my hometown going on 7 years, something like that. I mean, most of us come from a small town, small somewhere, that's like, if I ever get out here, I ain't never going back. For me, it wasn't that bad. I just, I'm from Hinesville, Georgia, man. It's a small city trying to be big. Always try to be big. Try to do big things. Definitely some big dreamers, big artistic talent. Like, it's one of those small towns, you know what I'm saying? And I love it. It's just, I never make the trips down there like I should. Like, I feel like I should, And I always thought about her, man, because she a beautiful woman from the islands. Like I said, man, my brother, love that guy, you know, and she, I guess I got to be another son, you know, like, this is beautiful. Oh, it's so beautiful. And to hear about that, you know, definitely was just like, wow. Huh. Okay. We're not going to do this year. Let's not make this thing this year. Okay, you reel it in, calm it down, you know, Shan, and it's very rough to get through. I think that's even when I started, around the time I started playing Rebirth. I started my no commentary episodes, or I started them after that. Either way, it's what led up to me doing my first time no commentary videos. Because I just didn't have it to sit down and be my usual funny, goofy self. And I've always said, if I'm not being authentic, I ain't pressing record with my face cam on. Sometimes I might do mic. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not a pretty boy, but, you know, I like to be presentable. I like to look matching, you know what I'm saying? I don't I've been on here sometimes looking like a hobo, but that was intentional most of the time. But I try to, you know, just present myself a little bit. That's how I was raised. I gotta look like somebody, you know what I'm saying? Somebody raised you. But and then the third that really rocked me was rocked the world. Another polarizing figure that stopped the world was Akira's passing. Akira Toriyama, creator of Dragon Ball Z. Spark Zero. What's going on in the background, which is something I haven't brought to the channel, but you know, we'll get to that in a second. But yeah, him passing definitely, like, I wasn't shocked like I'd been hurt by it, but I was shocked by how deeply it hurt. Like, I was just like, man, my childhood, somebody that was a part of it, never met, just somebody that inspired me, gone. Like you, I was upset when the Yu-Gi-Oh guy passed away. You know, the main guy, the creator. God, Lord, forgive me for forgetting his name. Yeah, it's on the screen. Yeah. When he passed away, that hurt. It affected me, but like, it's just different. I was still deeply in love with Dragon Ball Z. Still one of his greatest things ever. I think Diamond's amazing, even though it's not a super popular opinion. I don't know why. I guess, nowadays most animes are all just fast-paced action story, sort of is their type thing, and Diamond's more of the classic OG Dragon Ball adventure. Let's go on an adventure, like, type deal, which I said it's like a RPG, bro. It's like a Japanese RPG, which probably is what it's going to become, and I hope it comes to the States, because I played it 100%. I'd play a Diamond RPG. You crazy? That'd be fire. Because we just got Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. You know what I'm saying? Cannon. What's up? With all those leading on, and yeah, me starting to stream Rebirth is when I was starting to do no commentary videos. I was starting to not lose interest. That was just my way of, again, trying to break out of my comfort zone. Because I'm like, if I can not sit down, camera on, mic on, I'm not uploading. I'm like, I don't want to get put back on the dusty shelf. You know, we're getting some traction. Metal Gear helped us get us some traction. We cracking 200 subs last year. Like, yeah, the growth has been a little bit stagnant, but that's how the channel has been stagnant. And I'd rather not lose my place. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, let's just sit down and do it. Because honestly, no commentary is easy. You just sit down and record. You don't have to worry about nothing. Just, you know, make sure my mic's not plugged in, or everything's muted as it used to be, and I play the game, go on about my life. In the stream, done. Make the thumbnail, make the title, all that, done. Next video. And that's why I did it for a couple episodes, because I was like, right nowadays, it is easier. After the first episode, I was like, breaking that comfort. It was weird, but it's like, I just sat here and played the game for fun, enjoyed it. Some parts I'm like, man, I wish I was live so you could see my face and stuff. But it's like, it's just easy. It's just easy to sit down and do. With everything else going on around me, it's just easier and simpler to do. But that didn't take away the joy of the game for me. It just, I couldn't do it as often as I wanted. I couldn't do face cam as much as I wanted. Things like that. Getting busier at work. Again, life things going on even caused me to step down from being a manager. Just to take on less responsibilities. Because I couldn't focus. I was not going to say I was cracking. But, I've come from a dark place. Been out of it, made it out of it. I know the signs. I know, myself. I know my brain. So I literally had to step down, step away, just to get more perspective and focus on other things. And the Rebirth, just unfortunately, I played it at an unfortunate time. It's still a very beautiful game. Still one of my favorite games of all time that I've ever played. And personally, my favorite. Should have been game of the year last year. Whatever, I said what I said. But I wanted to be so much more into that series, but not that I lost interest. Again, it was a sort of a struggle because I wasn't playing it how I wanted to. You know what I mean? It is what it is, but I'm still happy to have it on the channel, and even I still go back and watch it from time to time, and I do understand if I put on a no commentary episode, hey, it's perfect when I'm trying to sleep. I don't have to worry about here to be laughing or being loud or being funny or something. It's just, I'm just sitting there, I'm playing, I'm watching, I'm going to sleep, Then sometime, started still going through what I was going through that wasn't really getting better. And I'm still playing Rebirth, which was frustrating me because I'm like, sure, there's other games I want to do and focus on. It's like, I definitely too deep into the series just to call it quits. And like, I want to play it myself. And I'm like, well, I was thinking about stopping no commentary live streams and just going into like no commentary edit stuff. But I was just like, nah. This is what happened when I took my first hiatus. But I still had the urge and the need and the want to do content. I didn't want to do content when I took my hiatus, but at the same time I still wanted to. Like, I missed it dearly, and I forgot the reason why I do content. So for me, last year around that time is why I started doing face cams and live streams. I think even like 1 or 2 videos are just mic, but still bring me and bring Fooly to the game, to where you hear and see me, because I was like, nah, this is what we do to feel better. This is what we feel to do. We don't have to be defeated all day. We don't have to be in our brain all day. Let's get into this like we do, and use this as our therapy session. And that started to help me. Started to, you know what I'm saying, get me out of my funk from time to time. And I was like, all right, let's keep it going. You know? And it's beautiful. You know, in the summer. My usual family vacation that I usually tell y'all I talk about. I didn't go as planned. Still great to get out, see my mom all the time, see my little sister all the time. And it's beautiful. Yeah, like I said, she lives down there by the beach. Beautiful. I'm a beach bum. I love being down there, fun and sun, all that good stuff. Just didn't go as planned. And coming home was when I was like, some severe changes needed to be made, just for my sake and my mental and things like that. So that's when I decided, time to move again. Yeah, moving again. Basically a year apart. You know, came out here for a reason. And leaving for other reasons. You know, it's unfortunate. Didn't go as planned, but you know, I think right now for me, in all aspects of my life, it's just time for another new change. Kind of a start from scratch moment because, look, again, channel wise, I definitely had bigger plans and ambitions than what was happening and what was going on. And of course, with everything else going on, I lost sight of all of it. You know, I felt lost. I felt humdrum. I felt that I was literally just waking up, clocking in and clocking out of my day and work, literally. Because, you know, at some point, you know, like I said, even me getting back to live streaming Final Fantasy I wanted to, getting into 7 Days to Die, which was a series, like, to the Death King series. Hello, it's the boys. You know, this is my boys. Playing the legacy version forever, waiting for the big console update to basically get where PC is. And basically it's like 7 Days is real. Well, it was a real game before, but like it's an authentic, no longer beta kind of game. Like we're the official release. Like we get all the new shiny stuff. We've been waiting and talking about that game. Even though I wasn't able to get into it how I wanted to, doing that with Final Fantasy helped me because I'm like, this is therapy for me. This is therapeutic. I love this. I love the interaction. I love the different communities I've met and been a part of. I love it. One reason why I felt so defeated when I took my hiatus, or even last year when I was going through the moving process and barely uploading, kind of like I am now, the result I noticed was always the same, in the vein of I got away from this and wasn't using it. And then when I use it, I was able to, again, like I say, stay out of that funky zone, stay on top of it, stay feeling a little bit better, even just a little bit. And I used that a little bit and I mixed it and made sure it became black. To the point I was able to step back up at work. Nice little bonus net thing, you know what I'm saying? Like back on my P's and Q's. It making the big choice to be like, yeah, it's time to move on to back to working on me and things. It just, I don't know, put me in a better mentality to where I was able to sit down in the book, do my 7-day series, the Book of Fooly, which is a homage to the Book of Eli, one of my favorite movies of all time. I know it doesn't have anything to do with zombies, but they were eating people in that movie if you ain't never seen it. Well, it was implied. Well, no, it wasn't implied. It happened. You didn't see it, but you know, it was part of the story. Great. It's a great movie. One of my favorite movies. Denzel, GOAT. But I felt motivated enough to sit down and like do that series and feel good about it, even though I did let it hang for a while, because I learned to, you know, when my life required my attention, let's give it full attention. When I got the itch to sit down and edit and do something or be creative in some sort of way, let's do it. Like me picking up back making music. I haven't made a beat in forever. And I've been sitting on my 6th beat tape for apparently like 2 years now, 3 years. And I was just like, nah, man, this ain't us. This ain't us. This ain't us. We gotta get back to us. We gotta get back to us. So I started back into getting into more series. Starting to get back into, you know, making music. And start back into thinking about the future. Not only for me, to an extent. I don't plan for the future. I think about it. I just don't plan for it because anything can happen. Anything can change plans drastically. You know what I'm saying? I'm not one of the people. I don't live 3 years ago and I don't leave 5 years into the future. I live for now. I live for tomorrow. This is as far as I'm going into the future. You know what I'm saying? End of the day, what did I do today? What can I change for tomorrow? Like, that's where I'm at. Have been working on for years, but definitely honing in on it now more better than I have been, and I love it. I'm very, very proud of myself for some of the self progress that I've made this year, and I'm just looking forward to pushing on and doing more next year. Well, next year, this year, in the good old 25. So, in closing, the future of the channel, future for me. January is probably going to be a dead month for me because this is when I will be, not going to say try to, because speaking into existence, I will be moving. I will be finding a place. I will be getting that started. So let's start the year off, you know, on some new grounds and some new terms and new area, new everything. You know, let's rebalance. Let's get ourselves back into a groove. We've been working ourselves into one. Let's not lose it. You know what I'm saying? Let's not slow down too much. So January is probably going to be a dead-ish month for me. You might see a random stream or two, maybe a video or two, maybe an update video. You know, I'm not sure. I just definitely don't want to lose, like I said, don't want to lose track, don't want to slow down. So definitely keep an eye on the community tab too. I'll be trying my best to use that more, just to keep, you know, the community updated. I mean, it's community board, whatever. Oh, that's why they call it that. Oh. It's not a rebrand. I just want to kind of add on and change stuff about the channel. Not as drastic as I usually do, or it's like a whole new character design or icon or whatever, and intro videos, things like that. I want to keep it DBZ style, of course, for the homie Kira, you know what I'm saying? AT baby, is you baby. Woo. Yeah, I'm comfortable with my Dragon Ball design. I like my guy, I like the way he looks. I like the intro video. You know, I like the Vegeta, my little intro theme song, you know, with Vegeta screaming in the background. Like, I liked how it all came together. That's why it's been said for so long, because I love it. And now I want to change it. Not drastically, but just like my character being in a different pose, and like maybe a new song that I had in mind. But like, that's about it. It's not going to be like a huge overhaul. And then like some effects and things that I use while editing, like the stickers I'll be using and little placeholders and stuff, or whatever you want to call them. I want to change those up because I've been using those for so long. definitely want to go through and get new ones and stuff like that. So I'll be taking January as like my reconstruction month, I guess you can call it. My rework month, redo, not redo, it's not a redo, it's reevaluate reevaluate month. You know what I'm saying? We just you'll see. Keep up with the community tab. You know what I'm saying? Social medias I ain't really social on, but I post on there from time to time. Of course, boys always know before anybody, because our little space we have, our little bro cave, our DMs of doom. It's we're always bouncing off ideas, and I'll show them stuff. But I can't wait for y'all to see it, and I can't wait to get this part of my next journey going. I'm ready for it. I hope to see y'all on the ride. Continue to be here, continue to be around, bring some new people. If this is your first video, you made it this far, I mean, come on, you gotta you gotta Happy New Year. Know this video was all over the place, but hey, now you see why. It's catchy. It's a catchy top, right? It's not bad, right? It's part of my ramble. Just forgive me, okay? But you gonna have to hear all this. Hope everybody good. New Year is good. Let us all start, the New Year's off good. Let's make changes. Let's break out of our comfort zones. Let's meet new people. Let's do different things. Let's make more memories. I think this is 24, as crazy as that year was. I think it's the most I've been outside in a while. Just hanging out with some people, from work. Already downtown, where everything is, hanging out after work, just let loose. It felt great. That also helped. So it's man, I'm telling you, sometimes breaking out of, I'm always going to be a hermit. I'm always going to be in my house, in my room, in front of the game or something. But it does feel amazing, ironically, from time to time, to get out, let loose. So let's do that this year. Let's do that. And I love every single one of y'all. I do. Everyone else y'all tuned in. As I had my shades on this whole time, wasn't trying to be cool. I was just in case I got super emotional. A few times I got choked up, you couldn't tell. And that's why we had the shades on. But love all y'all. Thank y'all. Appreciate y'all love and support. Hope to see y'all later. Hope to see y'all down the ride. Hope for some more memories. Hope for better speech sentences put together. Hope for better English. Hey, y'all already know, man. Y'all stay blessed up, man. Y'all stay food up, baby. And stay tuned. Because we got big plans for the big man.